Good morning. Welcome to another vlog. Thank you for clicking on this video. I am currently getting prepared to go on sprints with Danielle. I'll link her down below. She's amazing. We connected over BookTube and Twitter, and she's like my first BookTube friend, so yay, that's exciting. But we're gonna do sprints, Summerween sprints today, and I'm just kind of getting settled, getting organized, editing videos and things. And then G from Book Roast dropped her magical readathon announcement video for next month, and I am so excited. And essentially it's just going to be like fall forever. Summer doesn't exist anymore because Summerween is happening, and then the beginning of August is Spoopathon, which is also spooky and like fall time. Well, it's camp. It's supposed to be like summer camp spooky, so I guess it's like summer campy. But then all of August is the autumn equinox of the Aurelium Academy, and so we're bringing in the autumn vibes. Summer can go away. So yeah, I'm doing that. I am wanting to pull some tarot cards that I have from my animal deck and just kind of like vibe and set the mood for the rest of my Summerween. I didn't end up doing any more reading after I finished the vlog last night of the spooky After Dark reading session. Just an intro to the vlog. I will let you guys know how it continues going.
Extended. I do not want anyone stressing over this. It's a game.
Hey friends, it is now Tuesday, and I have spent my entire morning getting caught up on all the Summerween vlogs. They've been amazing. I love them. But I needed to get out of the house again. I'm literally going stir crazy. I can't stay there. And so I messaged my friend Sierra. Hi Sierra.
Oh, hi.
You've seen her before in my videos. And I was like, we should do something. I want to read, but I don't want to spend money. Can I like come over or something? And she needed to get out of her house too. So we are going to go to a like coffee shop / restaurant, and
Roundabout Books in Bend, Oregon.
Roundabout Books in Bend, Oregon. And we're going to read, and she brought her computer because she's going to write, and it's going to be lovely and amazing, and I'm so excited about it. I brought a couple of books with me. The last time I updated, I told you that I was reading the Book of Living Secrets. I was reading this on sprints yesterday. Oh, shout out to Danielle. Thank you for having me on your channel. It was so much fun. I will link all of her stuff down below. She's amazing. This book is, I can't decide if I hate it or if I like it. I honestly can't. I like some of the gothic scenes. I like the gothic feels. I can appreciate the way that she is taking in tropes and using like the craft of gothic writing in this. And so there are parts that are really good. The setting the scene, the atmosphere, the world that she's creating, the idea of going into a book and it not being what it seems is really cool, and it's really dark and creepy, and there are some elements of it that are genuinely good. And then the characters open their mouths and I hate them. I think there's such a stark contrast between the atmosphere of the book and like the personalities of the characters and the different quirks that they have and the way that they speak. And I'm torn because I feel like some of the characters are meant to be super cheesy because they're in this fictional book that she's found herself in. But on the other hand, like it draws me so much away from the feel of the gothic and the horror and the vibe that this book is trying to do, that during those times I'm having a really hard time wanting to continue reading it, and I'm actually starting to slump and not wanting to pick it up. But I brought it with me because I'm stubborn and I really want to see how the book finishes off. So I might pick this up, but just in case I hate it and I don't want to read it anymore. I have brought with me Verity by Coleen Hoover. This book is all over BookTube. It's all over Book Talk. It's everywhere. Everybody's reading it. It's nothing new. But I have never read a Coleen Hoover book. This has been said to be one of the best ones, and it's also supposed to be like scary but also smutty, so like I'm here for it. I have no idea what it's about. I haven't even read the back. I haven't watched any of the blogs or the vlogs or the reviews of this book on purpose because I kind of want to go in completely blind. So I'm thinking I might pick this one up first just to get myself started, and then if I hit like a plateau with this, I might pick up the other one. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I wanted to give you guys an update on my reading, what I'm doing today, and I will chat with you guys later. I'm in the bookstore and I put in a solid effort of reading this for like the last half hour, and I just can't. The characters are really cringy and their dialogue isn't really believable and their interactions with each other don't feel believable, and it feels like slogging through mud trying to get through this book. So I'm gonna stop and I'm going to pick up Verity by Coleen Hoover. Hopefully this one goes better. I'm back home. I had a lovely day with Sierra. We went to the bookstore and had lunch and sat for a really long time and read at the bookstore, and then we had to leave because they were closing, and we went to the public library after that and did more reading and writing, and it was lovely. I'm about halfway through Verity already. I absolutely love it. I'm on page 160 and I'm definitely finishing this tonight. Like, I'm gonna read this in essentially one sitting. It's so good. I know it's gonna be a 5 stars already. I guess it could change because with thrillers you never really know with the endings, but I am almost 100% confident that this is gonna be a 5-star book for me. All of the hype, as far as I'm concerned, so far was absolutely worth it. So I am going to tuck back in and I will let you know my final thoughts when I finished it. This book was amazing. You all know it was amazing. I don't think I've heard a single bad review for this book, so I'm not going to just talk forever and ever about this book. But I've officially joined the fangirl team of Verity. It's amazing. It's so good. And I thought that the writing was spectacular and the twist at the end was wonderful. It was so good. If you haven't read it, I highly recommend it. Hey y'all, I am hanging out outside of McMiniman's waiting for my friend. We had a grad school reunion here tonight and it was super fun. We got pizza and food and it was amazing. Last night, I think I updated you. I told you I finished Verity and it was amazing. I really loved it. And then I ended up starting another book by Ruth Ware. She's an author that I've really enjoyed in the past, and I have had a couple of her books since like May from the library. So I started listening to one of those on an audiobook, and it is very much, it's The Turn of the Key, and it is very much the same kind of story as like Blythe Manor. I don't know if you've seen that on Netflix, but it's like a Victorian English nanny goes to a mansion in the countryside to take care of these creepy children, and scary ghost things are happening. So it seems very predictable, but we'll see what happens. She's an unreliable narrator for sure. She keeps dropping hints about things, and I feel like if the things that she's dropping are as obvious as they are, and that's how the thing goes, then it's going to be a little bit too obvious where it's going, but you never know. Hello. It is Thursday, and I'm feeling quite bleh today, like not very good. So I've just been reading in bed all day, and I did finish The Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware. Most of it was really predictable. I found that I had pretty much figured out who the main character was from almost the beginning of the book when she first started interacting with the other characters. And so what I felt like was supposed to be like the big reveal didn't really feel like a reveal, because I was like, I already knew. She dropped all of the hints already. So like that wasn't great. But the very, very end made me really, really sad. And like it was really, really well done. So it brought my rating back up. So I was going to give it a 3-star, but because the ending was so good, I'm giving it a 4-star. So finished this. And I think I'm just going to keep reading because I have the other Ruth Ware book that I've had from the library forever, which is The Lying Game. Another one that I've heard is really good, one of her best. So I'm gonna find the audiobook for this and probably just spend the rest of the day listening to audiobooks. The fair is in town. I'm thinking about maybe going tonight. We'll see how I feel. But for now, I'm gonna start this. As you saw yesterday, I was not feeling great. I was in bed all day. And I finished the first Ruth Ware book, but I didn't actually start reading anything else after that. I was kind of like burnt out on reading. And so instead I played Sims for a little while, and then I ended up actually staying up until like 5 a.m. when the sun was starting to come up, watching You on Netflix. I guess that was a great way to end Summerween, just watching a spooky series, binge watching it. It was good. I like it, obviously, because I couldn't stop watching it. It just didn't feel like sleeping because it was hot and it was loud outside, and my neighbors downstairs were screaming at each other again, as usual. Today I slept in until like 11, and then I got ready, and I'm supposed to be leaving here at around 3:30 to go to dinner with my family, which will be really fun. Going to McMiniman's again for the second time this week. It's fine. It's the best place. The McMiniman's in Bend is really, really cool. They have all of these outdoor seating areas, but then they also have this like art gallery, which is kind of a trick house almost. Like you can go in there and there's like secret hiding places and like hidden bars and places you can go to like drink that nobody knows about. Like it's really fun. They also have a theater where you can go in and sit down on the comfy chairs and order food, which I've never done before, but it's like on my bucket list. And they have one of those fancy Roman bath houses where you can go in and hang out in the pool, and it's all marbled, and they have like a glass ceiling and everything. Another thing I've never done before, but something that is also on my bucket list. So maybe I'll do that actually before the end of the summer. I'm thinking about starting The Lion Game by Ruth Ware. I know what I have planned for my reading next week, so I don't want to start doing that yet. So I probably will go ahead and spend the weekend reading Ruth Ware. Tomorrow I'm going to a Renaissance fair. Then next week is the last week of July, so I have to get my TBR done. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. I appreciate all of your support. Please remember to like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.